I am never coming back to Fortnite. I'm not sure if I ever addressed this directly to my audience. Maybe I showed a disliking of the game in my early Minecraft days, but I wanted to let you guys know this. Now, why? Why am I never going to come back to this game? And what made me feel so bad about this? I think it all started around Chapter 2, Season 4, when I had inherited Splaz clan. This was the first time I really held a big community event, besides my 100 subscriber special. It was supposed to be a fun way for me to grow closer to my community, right? Wrong. The players that ended up making the cut, although they weren't all mean people, some really were. There was constant fighting and everything was horrible. The fighting had gotten out of control and one day, everyone was looking to me for answers. I felt like I had to fix this huge problem left by my community. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to blame any of the fighting on the people in my community because I felt that they might get mad at me and I would lose their friendship and subscription. I didn't know who to blame for all the chaos occurring on my streams. So the only reasonable thing I could do was blame it on me. I thought to myself, I started this mess. I grew this community, this horrible, toxic, evil community. It's only going to get worse, and it's all my fault. The fighting went on. There were points when everyone in the clan hated each other. I didn't know what to do. Although the thumbnail was showing a fun, happy time, there was absolute chaos growing behind that colorful picture. I had told myself that I had started it all. I had told myself that I was the reason this chaos is happening. I told myself that I was a disease spreading throughout all of my community, and soon everyone would be sick from me being a horrible person. But it wasn't me. But I couldn't admit that. Not with all of these eyes watching. There was so much pressure on my shoulders, and I couldn't get up. I was the one streaming. I was the one that had to make everything better again. If I didn't do it, everyone in my community would hate each other. The best few days of that whole time was when my mic broke. People were still fighting, sure, but I didn't have to be involved. Now looking back on it, I shouldn't have gotten a new mic. Because when I came back, things were even worse than they were before. If you were to ask me who I thought my most toxic fan was, what do you think I would answer? I'll give you 3 seconds to think. 1, 2, 3. Let me just say, if you guessed Coco, you're wrong. This person ruined so much for me and almost sent me into a depression with the truly evil things he has done. He is the fakest friend ever, and I felt like I'd been stabbed in the heart after I figured this out. I'm not going to drop his name, but let's just say he knows who he is. He asked me day after day, hour after hour, minute after minute to play Fortnite creative mode. Every single time I wanted to enjoy playing squads or duos, just me and my friends, he would always find a way to bug me. At first I was like, I guess he really likes creative mode. Then I went to his YouTube channel. Why did I go to his YouTube channel? I started to recognize some of the players he was playing against in this montage. Soon I recognized almost every single clip. I recognized them because they were me. He was using me for subscribers. Ever since one of my first streams, I had known this guy. He had been around on my channel for so long, and then I realized that I had always admitted I was super bad at the game. Ever since the start, I took pride in my average skill level. When I first played with this guy, I thought he was super pro. He was amazing at the game. But whenever we would play creative, He would always 1v1 me. Even when we did the Splaz tryouts, he would keep joining the game, even though he had already tried out, and he would 1v1 me. When I looked at his channel, I was appalled. I couldn't believe it. It was all coming together. All the times he begged me to get on Fortnite. All the times he begged to play creative. It was all just so he could get clips for his stupid montages. The person I thought I was really good friends with was a fake, a liar. He was evil. Splaz was falling apart. I had accused him multiple times for being a fake friend. He denied it. He said he wasn't fake, yet continued to ask to 1v1. He wasn't going to trick me again. Splaz practices took place, and a couple of us had worked really hard building on a map, only for it to be destroyed by the very teammates who would practice on it. I was the one who wanted to keep everything happy. I wanted to help, but there was nothing I could do, no matter how hard I tried. I made an apology video saying that I'm sorry for what I've done, and this whole thing started on my stream. It made me super upset. Everyone was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'll be better." That was a straight lie to my face. It's like you stabbed me in the heart with a knife, drove me to the hospital, got the wound cleaned up, and made me all better just to stab me again in the exact same place. One night I logged off the stream and I just cried. Tears were streaming down my face. I couldn't please anybody. It was the lowest point in my entire YouTube career till this day. Season 5 rolled around and my good friend Tactical Kid came back. Suddenly I was relieved. I didn't have to deal with the crazy Splaz drama. I could just chill and play some video games with my friend. Then, I made the single most worst decision I could have ever made in that moment. I started streaming. Tactical Kid is back! Sub to Wyatola! Get him to 50 subs by tonight! Content, content, content! By this point, I was faking all my emotions just for the camera. Sure, I was happy to be playing with my friend, but half the time I was ignoring the live chat. The same guy was there. Invite me, let's play creative. I didn't want to lose him from my audience because I liked the support he would give me with likes and views. I would tell him, "Oh, we'll play after this game." After that game, I would say I have to leave and end the stream. I didn't want to deal with him again. Then I logged on again. He was pissed. The man was begging to play creative. When the new season had just come out, I knew something was up. He was using me. His plan wasn't going to work on me anymore. Now that he knew I knew, he hated me. He started spreading rumors and lies about me. I hated him, and he hated me. I started to never want to play again, knowing that if I did, he would come back. All of the pressure was building up. People were asking what had happened to Splaz Clan. This guy was upset with me. I just wanted to have fun with my friend. My whole community was angry at me, and I was the only reason the community existed. I was mad at myself and mad at them. I couldn't take it anymore. So I quit. The amount of pressure on me was horrible. I hated the toxic community I had built. I knew it would take a while to get rid of them, and it did. That guy came into one of my Minecraft streams after I hit 300, a goal I had been wanting to reach for so long. And he unsubscribed on all of his accounts. I had lost a lot of subscribers from quitting Fortnite. But you know what? I'm glad I did. The only people who stuck around after that I knew I could trust. Because they didn't love me for clips. They loved me for who I was. And that's the community I want. not the community that will constantly fight to the point where I hate myself and my entire YouTube channel. I love YouTube. It's done so many good things for me. Now I'm glad I can enjoy it with a friendly, happy community. Obviously, all of this happened a year ago, and I could probably play the game again, but it's more than just the fact that I didn't like the game. I'm afraid of the game. I don't ever want to see my community like this ever again, because it sucked. I'm scared that if I go back to the game, I'm going to meet more toxic people from the Fortnite community. It got to the point where I wasn't even having fun anymore. It was like that for a long time. I just felt like I had to keep coming back. Now I realize I didn't. And I don't. I don't ever want to. The game has gotten stale, and the community got me to the point where I almost had depression. And the only thing that kept me going on YouTube was Man vs. Wild. So I switched that to my main content. I didn't want another toxic community. I don't want to be depressed. I don't want to play Fortnite. I want to do what I love to do. And I think that's what'll be best for me.